Hello and welcome YouTube viewers, it certainly has been a while. Today in my first video back I'd like to make a pretty big claim that the SV98 is the best close quarters bolt action. Now when I say close quarters I mean anything from about 0 to 200 meters. Now I know a lot of you are going to think about the L96, the JNG90 and the M40 when it comes to this matter, but hopefully in the video today I can show you why the SV98 is superior to the other three rifles. Anyway, let's get into it. Rechamber Times. To start off, we're going to talk about what a lot of people define as the most important part of bolt action gameplay, that being the time it takes to cycle the next bolt into the chamber, also known as rechambering. In order from fastest to slowest, we have the M40A5 at 1.1 seconds, followed by the SV98 at 1.25 seconds, then the JNG90 and the M98B both tied at 1.3 seconds, followed lastly by the L96 at 1.37 seconds. Damage. With the rechamber times now clearly laid out before you, you might be asking yourself, well, isn't the M40 the best? No, in my opinion this is not the case. The SV98 has two aspects that are unique to this rifle alone. In this section we're going to talk about how the damage and the SV98 work differently from the other four rifles. So here we have a chart showing the damage value for the 5 rifles. In the second chart however, you can see how the SV98 is unique in that its damage drop-off doesn't start till 20 meters instead of 15 like the rest. What this means is that if you can hit the upper chest hitbox, you'll get a one-hit kill for a further 5 meters instead of 15 meters like the rest of the rifles. The M40A5 demonstrated here demonstrates the same effect that the other 4 rifles will have. The SV98 is the only one that can pull off the first shot at that distance. Hipfire Spread. The last major aspect in regards to bolt action is Hipfire Spread. When fighting in close quarters you may find that it is a lot easier to no-scope someone than it is to scope them depending on the situation. Those 3 clips was demonstrating some shots that I would only attempt with the SV98. Shown here you can see that the SV98 is also unique in that it has the smallest hipfire spread of the 5 rifles, another unique factor to it. In summary, there's a couple small details that I haven't pointed out yet. One of them being that the M98B is unique in that it has a smaller mag than the other 4 rifles, being 6 bullets instead of 11. The other detail is bullet speed. When working in close quarters bolt action gameplay though, bullet speed is not a big factor. When moving out past 100 meters it might make a small difference, but once you get used to the rifle it's not a big deal. At the end of the day though, the SV98 is definitely the best bolt action for close quarters. With a tiny sacrifice of 0.15 seconds compared to the M40 with the bolt action motion, you gain a very tight hip fire spread and a further one hit kill to the chest at 20 meters instead of 15. If you've liked what you've seen here, feel free to subscribe or share, and if you want to see the SV98 in action and what it can really do, feel free to stick around, because in a couple days I'll be posting a short montage. Anyway guys, I hope you have a good one and have fun.